Imagine you're standing under the sun, and suddenly, in the middle of the day, a shadow begins to swallow the sky. For centuries, eclipses have been seen as powerful omens, signs of mystery, wonder, and even fear. And on September 21st, the world will once again witness one of these rare celestial events, a partial solar eclipse. But here's the twist: it won't be visible in the United States. Instead, it will cast its shadow thousands of miles away, over the skies of Australia, New Zealand, and Antarctica. So why should you care? Well, because this event connects us all to the universe in ways you might never have imagined. So, what exactly is happening on September 21st? A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, casting a shadow on our planet. Sometimes, the moon completely covers the Sun. That's called a total eclipse. But this time, it's a partial eclipse, meaning the moon will only cover a part of the Sun, leaving a fiery crescent shape in the sky. Now, here's why this event is special. Solar eclipses don't happen everywhere at once. The moon's shadow only falls on certain parts of the Earth, and this time, that shadow will sweep across the southern hemisphere, mainly Australia, New Zealand, and Antarctica. To put it simply, if you're in those regions, you'll witness the sun looking as if someone has taken a cosmic bite out of it. The rest of the world, including the US, won't see it directly. But don't worry, because technology lets us watch from anywhere, and there are live streams that will capture every second. Now let's break it down by location. Globe showing Asia, Australia, and Australia. Depending on the city, people will see different levels of coverage. In some places, the moon will cover nearly 60% of the sun, creating a dramatic sky show. New Zealand and New Zealand. The eclipse will also be clearly visible, though slightly less intense than in Australia. Snowflake, and then there's Antarctica, the icy wilderness at the bottom of our planet, where the partial eclipse will be visible to anyone brave or lucky enough to be there. But what about us here in the United States? Why can't we see it? Well, it all comes down to geometry. The Earth is round, and the moon's shadow only falls on a specific path. This time, that path is simply too far south. Think of it like shining a flashlight on a basketball. The shadow doesn't cover the whole ball, just a small patch. For thousands of years, human beings have looked up at the sky with awe, fear, and curiosity. Few events capture the imagination like a solar eclipse, when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, casting a dramatic shadow over our world. But the real question people often ask is, do eclipses bring change? Are they good, bad, or simply nature's show? Sun face the science behind the mystery. From a scientific point of view, a solar eclipse is a predictable astronomical event. The moon's shadow temporarily blocks part or all of the sun's light, creating an unforgettable spectacle. Modern technology allows us to track eclipses with precision, so there is no danger in the physical sense. But beyond the science, eclipses carry a powerful psychological and cultural weight. When the sky suddenly darkens in the middle of the day, even for just a few minutes, it reminds us how fragile life on Earth is. Animals behave strangely, temperatures drop, and humans feel a mix of fear and wonder. Some cultures see eclipses as warnings, others as opportunities for renewal. In today's world, eclipses still spark emotional reactions. They remind us of our smallness in the universe and, at the same time, connect millions of people in a shared moment of awe. Balance scale: good or bad. So are eclipses good or bad? The truth is, they're neither. But history shows that people often interpret them through the lens of their own time. Ancient kings feared eclipses as signs of political downfall. Farmers sometimes believed they predicted famine or natural disaster. On the other hand, spiritual traditions viewed them as moments of cleansing and rebirth. In modern life, eclipses can actually be good for society in subtle ways. They bring communities together, push people to learn about science, and remind us that no matter our differences, we all share the same sky. United States. What about America? For the United States, eclipses carry even deeper meaning. The 2017 total solar eclipse was called the Great American Eclipse because millions of people stopped what they were doing to look up. Families, strangers, and entire towns gathered to witness a cosmic event together. It was more than astronomy, it was unity. Looking ahead, future eclipses visible in America may arrive at politically divided times. Could they serve as reminders that we're all standing under the same sun? Maybe. If nothing else, they offer a rare pause, a moment when headlines, arguments, and divisions fade into the background while everyone gazes upward. Milky Way final thoughts. Whether you see eclipses as omens, opportunities, or just stunning natural events, they always force us to think beyond our daily routines. They remind us that human politics, fears, and ambitions are small compared to the vastness of the universe. So are solar eclipses good or bad? Maybe that's the wrong question. Perhaps the better question is, what do they awaken inside us? Awe, fear, hope. One thing is certain, whenever the sun, moon, and earth align, humanity is reminded that we are all part of something far bigger than ourselves.